22nd, yeah, February 22nd, and taking advantage of the high water on this inside bend. This is usually bone dry in the summer months when the water's low. So I came out yesterday and checked it out to see if ice is off. Downriver it is, but up here there's still snow and ice. But I've dug, and of course I'm here with the 3-foot riverbed hog today, the full-size one. And you can really, I mean, I've got the mini, which is the pay streak finder, but you can do that with every single one of them. And that's what I've been doing today. So far I've dug 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. I dug one here, thinking that there would be gold back here, but it was only like one piece. There was none. In that hole there was 2. And then I dug that hole there and there was 3, and they got a little bit bigger. But there was some micro fines in there as well. I'm talking like 200 mesh. So I'm gonna keep plugging away and get to see this thing run, and I'll put another 14 shovelfuls in and do another clean out here. I'm gonna move, well, I guess I'll dig that one down a little bit deeper and see if anything else comes out of it. So let's get this show on the road. Move my rock first. Ran into a little bit of clay stuck on a rock in this hole. There's some more. That's the rock with the clay on it right there. There's some more clay. One more. I'll let it run for a second, clear off a little bit. That's good. Can't do a clean out as quick as normal because it's kind of hard wearing gloves. The other nice thing is, as a matter of fact, I can see gold on the skid plate right now. There's a piece right here. There's a piece right here. So the skid plate, or the classification plate, actually acts as riffles. See if I can get those to go down in. Pull your pin out. I do this to clear out the tubes. Stick your hand in here and rinse that out good. So we got 1, 2, and 3. Those two right there are 100 mesh. That's about 12, 14 shovelfuls in that one hole over there. Once springtime gets here and I can work with no gloves on, you can do a clean out a whole lot faster. But that's how it works. It's really nice. I love it. Works really good. Traps the really fine gold. So I'm going to keep playing here. When warmer weather comes, I'll bring all 3 of them out and I'll set all 3 of them up. Actually, at some point, another couple of friends of mine, another YouTube channel, they're going to come down here from the New York area, and we're going to work downriver. Way down, there's a really sharp bend. They're going to shoot from their perspective and put it on their YouTube channel, and I'll shoot from mine, and we'll definitely have all 3 of them out running then. The Pay Streak Finder, the mid-size one that I just created, and this full-size one. So that's enough for today, just a little demonstration how it works. Go ahead and check out the store at greenmountaingoldtrap.com. Take care, everybody. Alright, so all 3 of us got set up. Took a little bit of work. And Kevin down here. You step down into the water. How's it going?
Good.
Normally I like to give these a little bit more flow, but it's what we're working with today. We had to build all our swing dams, plug thing up, but it's running pretty good. He's got his nose dropped down a little bit further than I like to have it, but
yeah, probably sunk with all the journey there.
Find like a rock like this and shove it under this corner.
Yep.
Now we'll go up, see where mine's setting, and then see Brett. What's that? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's one of the nice things about it. The classification plate actually acts as a riffle.
Yeah. You see it right there?
Yep.
I was watching that piece all the way from up here go all the way down right into the river.
Yep. and they move slow.
Yeah.
And once the skid plate starts to get scratched up a bit,
Yeah.
it slows the gold down even more, so it's a benefit.
Yeah.
And when you put it in the water, even though it's scratched up, you can still see through it.
Yeah. Can't dump a whole bucket on it once.
No.
Nope. Can't do that.
No, but where we normally work, without actually saying, we had myself and Steve feeding it non-stop. I'd be putting a shovelful on and he'd be digging.
Yeah.
Then we'd pass each other. He'd put a shovelful on. And then Gail, we had her clearing the tailings in the front. We just kept feeding this thing, feeding all day long. But there again, here we don't, you know, like I said down there, shooting video, I like to generally have this drop just a little bit more. So it would have to be, we'd have to build one hell of a wing dam, because it's the back end that needs to be lifted up, because we can't drop this anymore. You want, where the light material comes out of the trap, you want that at water level or above.
Yeah.
And his is, he's got his drop down in the water a little bit. But it's what we got to work with today, so
Yeah.
it still catches the gold.
Yeah, it still catches it.
And yesterday, everybody, I forgot my cameras at home, and we had Kevin running the Mini, and he was just hammering it. And I didn't say anything because I figured it'd be a good test. And sure enough, it still caught the gold. So that was a good thing. And I'm set up over here. I haven't seen any gold yet where I'm digging. Brick's got a good spot where he's working. When we built his wing dam up there, I lost some of my flow down here. So that's why mine's not clearing all that great right now. But anyway, still gonna catch the gold, regardless. Alright, well I'm going to get digging because I've been setting up everybody else's traps and setting up mine. I want to get some gold. So, off to work I go. Okay, so back home I ran the concentrates through my 20 mesh screen. And some of this is from last Sunday also. And I'll add a little bit of that video in with this. There it is. Get somewhere where there's not a glare. Some really fine stuff in there. Like I said, these traps, they capture 200 mesh even. Easily. So there you go. The other 3-foot model with 2 tubes. Same size trap as the Mini, but it's 3 feet long. A little more skid plate on this than the full-size 3-foot. And then the one you saw today, plus the minis. That's the one of the first prototypes. The minis are here. Alright, so enough for now. I've got work I gotta do. I got 2 minis I gotta build and get out, so back to work for me. Playtime's over.